Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra, exclusively on SNY.TV. Tuesday night, the Mets came down to Tampa Bay to face the best pitching staff in baseball. What do? They blew them out 11-2. Highest scoring game for the Mets this season. Jordany Valdespin, a surprise choice at DH, gets 4 RBIs, a career high.
Well, he's a real aggressive kid, as you guys see, and I just think he got some balls that he can handle. Got some balls up in the zone that he can handle. Didn't chase tonight, which he, as a young player, it happens sometimes. And I thought tonight he was waited for some balls he could hit and put good swings on them.
Everybody here can know I can do the job, so just come to the field working hard, and then see my lineup. If I'm playing, be ready for the game like I do today. So that's all I can do. Be ready for the game, do what I need to do in the practice, and see what happens.
And he inserted him in the number 2 spot in the order, and he's responded to Terry Collins's call and went 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs and big RBIs for the youngster, and stole a base also. Neuenhuis came into the game and really in a bad slump over the last week, 7 games hitting under 200. He had 3 hits tonight, so he had a big day. Ike Davis hit his 6th home run. It was the one that broke open the game, and the 6th run, 7th for the Mets. He had his 6th home run, a bomb in the right field, a 3-run shot.
As Ike continues to get out of this thing, we're starting to see some bright spots out of him. I think he's seeing the ball good. He got another base on balls tonight. I thought he had good swings, so hopefully we're moving forward.
I think anytime you can set the tone, it's good. I think just keeping the line moving for guys like Ike and Murph and all those guys is something you got to do.
The credit goes to all the guys tonight. The lineup, you saw some great at bats. Valdi came through. Ike hit the big homer. Murph had the base hit. David's David. Every night he's there, and it's just, top to bottom. We got a group of fighters, and it's fun to be part of it.
First home run for Ike in more than a month, so perhaps that'll get him going. And then there was Chris Young. The Mets had awful problems with the roof at Tropicana Field. A couple of balls fell in for hits that should have been caught, but Young was able to persevere through 5 2/3 and throw 106 pitches in just his second start back from shoulder surgery to get the win.
Terry and Dan asked me after the 5th how I felt. I told them I wasn't aware of the pitch count. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to go off feel, and I felt good. And Terry said, well, you can go back out and start the 6th. And if I hadn't walked Rodriguez, maybe I would have gotten out of it. But I don't look at the pitch count. I don't look at the board. I don't know where I am. So I just go as long and hard as I can.
I think that's all a process. He's trying to get back in sync with his release points and all the things that anytime you've had a sore arm, especially a sore shoulder, once in a while you just kind of wait for it to hurt. And I didn't think in the first inning, his velocity went up as the game went along, which I thought was good. So maybe just one of those things where, he started to get feel better and start to let it go a little harder.
It was a great team win. The guys picked me up. I gave up some runs early in the first, and I just knew if I could battle from there and hold them there, the guys would come through, and they did, big time.
He didn't have command of his breaking ball early in the ball game. There were some miscues out there. They couldn't pick up the ball with the white ceiling here at Tropicana Field. But he pitched around. He gave up 9 hits in 5 2/3. But 3 of those hits should have been fly balls that were caught. So all in all, I thought it was a good performance. He got the win, his first win of the season.
So the Mets get just their 2nd win in their last 8 games. Game 2 of the series Wednesday night. Great pitching matchup. R.A. Dickey goes for his 10th win. David Price goes for his 9th. 6:30 the coverage. Pepsi Max pregame live on SNY. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.